Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the new folks. I posted a video recently with lots of landslides, and even after that, we had more flooding and landslides in Grenada. I went to La Sagesse Beach a Sunday morning with the family, and I realized there was lots of large trunks that came down the river. So I wanted to see where are these coming from. So I took the drone up only to see that all the large trees over this watershed was already ground. No, I knew this was going to happen because I saw this plan for these two mega massive hotels right there on the beach. But it still was a shock to me that all the trees were cut down. It really shows that we need to do better land use management in Grenada because La Sagesse was a watershed for most of that St. David's Mountain region. So all the water usually went in there. There was lots of trees. There were mangroves, really large hardwood trees. Unfortunately, these were cut down. The land was filled to build these massive hotels. So now the rain are coming in the rainy season. There's no way for the water to move. So what we're seeing is lots of flooding, intense flooding with huge landslides. Kind of becoming a weekly thing now. So hopefully the money that we can make from these massive hotels, the jobs it creates would outweigh what you have to pay to fix these roads and mitigate these landslides and flooding. But yeah, this was a really nice thriving mangrove ecosystem with a brackish water pond that was home to maybe about 80 species of birds. Um, and now it's this mega hotel, as you can see. I mean, if you like hotels, you think this is beautiful, right? The buildings look really cool and new. It looks really modern, good architecture. Um, but they did say they were going to put green roofs. I'm seeing concrete roofs and what look like slat roofs. The pond itself, which was brackish water pond, really flat pond, you can walk on it in the dry season. In the rainy season, it was filled with water. Was home to a few of these freshwater species, some underground fish that has now been made a permanent open into the ocean. So it's now a saltwater pond. Um, so let's see. We may have lost some species there, but the way things going, you'll be the judge what we lose. From the air, the aerial view is amazing, of course. If this was a desolate landscape, that back beach here used to be used by communities, local communities. There's no longer access to it. Let's hope this doesn't have a controversy in the future. And they also made the pond has open access to the ocean, so the bottom end of the beach, which were used by fisher folks, I think now they're having a bit of problems getting to the rock face where they usually fish traditionally. The beach itself is a shallow water beach. Nice green turtle nursery area, shark nursery, lots of juvenile sharks there, and a brackish pond with tarpons and other mangrove species would come to breed. So that has kind of been edited, so they would probably have to find a new space to breed. The beach, normal access on the beach, weekday beach. St. David's people use it mostly. People from other parishes would come here, but it was one of St. David's known beach, Lassages Beach, very popular with families, really shallow too. So people who don't know how to swim would come to this beach. As you can see, the hotels, they took down all the vegetation just a few meters away from the beach. They're building these mega buildings there. They were piling for months because this was really soft land because it was the watershed. Took a lot of water when the rains came down in the mountains in St. David's. Now it's being rammed and backfilled. So the water doesn't know where to move. So now we're seeing massive flooding, we're seeing loads of landslides, and maybe better land use management who could avoid that. Let's see how we mitigate this going forward. Even the pasture up there, recreation, we created Olympic medalists, world champion training this pasture right there. And now it's being flooded and blocked with probably every bit of heavy rain we get. It's now a major issue in the country. So, what's the price of progress here? You decide.